Hello and welcome to Formula League Season 2 Round 12 Finale Qualifying. We've got 10 drivers out here looking to get pole position for the Interlagos circuit, otherwise known as, I believe it was, Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache, named in honor of a Brazilian motorsports driver. Commonly referred to as Interlagos, we're here today. We've got both HRT Storm drivers. We've got one of the Racing Point drivers, the other one emergency reserve. We've got M. Ludwig in that wave line by himself. We've got Nick Hill by himself in the RTX Boeing. We've already got rain coming in. It's 10% rain Q1 here today. And it looks like we won't get our dry flying laps done just yet. We've also got Joa Spinador, the only one appearing for Tesco British Aerial Racing today. They're sporting a special livery for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And we have the two Arian Era Racing drivers. We do have Bilaron is back alongside, of course, Mafigo Rozgui. And we've got Bishone for Carpathian's Peak, and I believe that is everyone. I believe I did mention Nick Hill driving by himself for RTX Boeing. Some drivers there stayed out on the dries hoping for the rain to disappear, but it hasn't happened, so the track is getting wetter by the second. Heavy rain is continuing. Joa still out on the hard tires. So we've got drivers, I believe, starting their flying laps on the inters and the wets. Fastest lap, however, belongs to J Hatch with a 37.45. It's probably an outlap on the dries or something akin to that. I'm not sure, but it's miles ahead of everyone else so far. As there's 10 drivers, only 5 will go through into Q2, and currently that's Hatch, Laurent, Joa, Spinador, Tihi, and Hawkins jumps up to second, Tihi up to second, now Laurent up to second now, with the first flyers out on the wets. And yeah, J Hatch's time is looking great at 37.45, and I believe that was indeed on that outlap on the mediums, perhaps. And just very well executed, especially if the rain doesn't let up for the remaining 7 minutes. But as it stands, it is Hatch. Laurent Rozgui is now up into third. I think he's just jumped up there while I blinked. Yeah, 39.08. And then we've got Tihi and Hawkins currently in that top 5, currently going through to Q2. Nick Hill, Joa / Ludwig, and Shone currently out. Very interesting opposite day scenarios going on here with Ludwig out, for example. Shone boasting an impressive lap time of 2 minutes 46 seconds 45. Big shout out to him. Ludwig's last lap time was an impressive 1 minute 39.47, but his best is a boring 43.48. Tihi crosses the line, improves or matches his previous time, 38.93, no improvement in position. Hill improves to a 39.38, currently in the top 5. We will have sun soon. We will most likely have some flying laps. / improved to a 40.67. That's enough to see him in 7th. Oh yeah, I forgot to remove the cuts. Oh well. Laurent improved to a 38 flat. So good job to Laurent. Who's now just 6/10 slower than Hatch, despite being on wets. What other improvements are we seeing here? Are we seeing any? Rozgui might improve. He does 38.93. He matches Tihi. That means no change in position. Joa on the wets. Oh, this is a banger. 38.07. He's up into third. Got a little congregation in the pits now, waiting for the track to dry up. Currently it's Hawkins, Hill, Shone, Slash and Ludwig who are in danger. With Rosby, of course, occupying that final spot, I believe. Yeah. Let's see Ludwig here. An incredible 1 minute 46 flat from him. Everyone in the pits now. They're going to be waiting for the track to dry. Now they're already going, of course. The track will dry up before the flying lap, most likely. Ludwig, I believe, soon to pit. Same with Hill. Oh, Ludwig's staying out an extra lap. What did he hit? Oh, he did hit a 37.48 on those inters. If the rain comes back before a flyer, that is a very solid lap for him. And he'll pit now for softs regardless. So many people out on the outlaps. Hill is a lap ahead of everyone else. Everyone else must have been chilling in those pits for a while. It's a complete mess of who's where. Okay, Shone, our first driver on a flyer. Let's follow him. No pressure to him whatsoever. He's not in VC, so he won't feel the pressure unless I telepathically communicate it to him. Let's see here. Yes, those are racing lines. Going fast. We're fast going. Oh, the clouds are coming soon, but it will be enough time to get a flyer out. And Shone crossing the line, 37.55, 36.08 from Yoa, 36.65 from Jeru. Oh my god, this is such a mess. Hatch, 36.13. Slash, 37.68. Rosqui, 37.48. Some of these drivers not improving past the... what was it, Laron's... Ludwig's inter time. Speaking of Laron... 38.98, that may have been his outlap. And it's a 37.45 from Hell. Hawkins into the pits. His was a 36.15. I think I already mentioned that. So as it stands, it's Yoa fastest, followed by Hatch, Hawkins, Teehee, and Hell. Currently through. Ludwig still hasn't done. Oh, now he has 35.75. We saw him in the background there as a ghost. Oh my god, the order is all over the place because of the rain. We saw him over there cross the line as a ghost, and it's 35.95 from Laurent now. That knocks down Teehee. Hell is down as well. Currently, you need a time faster than 36.15 to get through into the top 5, and the next fastest is a 36.65. It's an entire half a second off there. Teehee is now on a flying lap. Hawkins, I think, taking the run off there for evasive action. Rosgui across the line, 37.37. That's only enough for 7th. I think Slash there. Yeah, just completely. That was D's fastest lap. That will probably get a penalty. I think he's gone out of boost anyways. That's annoying. Hell's in a flyer now. I think Hawkins currently in a flyer. I think Teehee's recharging his boost. Ozzy's late. Oh, okay, Teehee's going into the pits. Will he manage to get... He will manage. He is a few laps behind. He will manage to get an outlap. Yoa on a flyer as well. Hawkins decided to pit after all. Hill is essentially dictating the tempo of this qualifying. He is a few laps ahead of everyone. Well, not only a lap ahead of the next one. He's improved to 37.45. It's going to be his final lap, and then I guess we'll just go down the grid. Hatch improved to 35.87. I think he was already in the top 5. And Shone improved to 36.55. Tihi now going for his flying lap. And Hill is gonna cross the line here to finish his qualifying. Does not improve, will be 9th at best. Unfortunate for him, his car just couldn't get him the time he wanted. See here, Tihi across the line. What will it be? 36.07. It's enough for 5th. And we've got Hawkins coming across. Does not improve. He's out. I'm so lost in this. Shone 36.38 and he stopped. It's not going to be enough for him. Yoa across the line. Will he improve a bit? No. He's still got one more lap. Well, Tihi technically does as well, but he's done his flying lap. Rosgui improves to 36.97. That won't be enough. He's still 8th. We see Slash is still going across. Ludwig 36.30 does not improve, but he is first fastest. So I think it's just Slash. Yoa's going for another one, but his tires are dead now. Slash is at 40.85. Not sure that was a flying lap. Yeah, looks like Ludwig, Hatch, Laurent, Yoa, and Tihi are through into Q2. Tihi beating Hawkins on his final flyer. Here we go for Q2. 7 minutes ahead of us. It will be dry. We got Ludwig, the 2 HRT Storms in the form of Tihi and Hatch. We got Laurent for Arian, and we got Yoa for British Aerial. Ludwig, fastest time in Q1. Oh my god, Hatch and Laurent. A bit of a collision back there. Good thing it's an outlap and not a race. Yeah, Ludwig the fastest time in Q1. Then I believe it was Hatch. Then either Laurent, Yoa, and Tihi. Getting through on 5th just at the very end there. Beat Hawkins' time by 800s. And the Hawkins will start 6th as a result. But who will take pole here? We got our flying laps. Ludwig making a mistake already. Then we got the 2 HRT Storms. Laurent further behind. Oh, it takes the runoff. Went a bit wide there. Oh. And I think Ludwig's just let him pass. And Tihi and Hatch across the line, 36.18 and 35.77. Hatch and Laurent, the only ones out on softs currently. The other 3 are out on mediums. That's very interesting. 35.92 from Yo on mediums. What a lap. Laurent, I think, is only going for a flying lap now. Might have backed out of it last lap. That's most likely what has happened. Hatch is in. Ludwig looking for his flyer here. It's 36.03. Tihi's still going. Yoa's still going as well. Won't be an improvement there. What about Laurent? It will be 36.40. Only 5th fastest. Hatch is already waiting in the pits. Oh no, he's already going. Out on fresh softs. The rest of the drivers still driving. Laurent probably on an in lap right now. Not sure about the rest of them. Ludwig is on an in lap. Teehee is in as well, and Yoa's staying out, still driving a little bit here. 36.67 there. Nice consistency. Laurent's in. Hatch is looking to start his flying lap very shortly. What was his outlap? A 38.47 outlap, and oh, well, that's not the greatest start, but at least it was the first turn, so he can back out here. He'll have slightly more worn tires if he chooses to attempt the flyer on the next lap. Won't be too bad. Yoa is still going out on those medium tires.
Witam.
We got Ludwig starting his flying lap now. Then we got, I think Teehee's also started his flying lap. Laurent and Hatch on their flying laps as well. Yoa the only one out on worn tires at the current moment, as we see Ludwig make his way through the final sector of the track here, avoiding the grass. And what time will he get? 35.65 onto provisional pole. He goes 35.87 from Teehee up to third for him. Yoa's pitted onto soft tires. It's a 35.60 Laurent on pole. Hatch improves 72, improves time, but not position. We got Yoa out on fresh softs, looking to make his improvement on his previous time, which was a 35.92. He's going to be starting his flying lap right now as the other four all pit onto fresh softs. Teehee going out onto his outlap, same with Hatch, Laurent, and finally Ludwig. And I believe the fastest car in terms of the index right now is the Arian Era Racing car. Laurent, of course, on provisional pole at the current moment, is showcasing that quite well, but we'll see what Yoa gets in just a second. And he crosses the line, .68, third fastest. So just behind Ludwig and Laurent as the two HRT Storms start their flying laps. Ludwig still hasn't started his outlap. He's got .65, so 300 faster than Yoa, 500 slower than Laurent. I think Ludwig was making sure that you would have a clear track, that you would have clean air on his flyer. See now, I think we'll see Yoa's going for another flyer maybe? No, he's into the pits. Alright. Teehee on his flying lap. Can he improve on his .87? No. 36.22. Oh my god, Hatch! 35.42, and he's on to provisional pole. Laurent only a .83 does not improve. Ludwig now starting his flying lap, and will follow him across the track. As I was saying, Arian Era Racing, the fastest car in terms of the index. Then it is BAR, followed by Carpathians Peak, who are not competing in Q2. The fourth fastest is HRT Storm, followed closely by McDonald's and Waveline. Then we have Racing Point, and then we have a bit further back RTX Boeing and Venture. What a lap from J Hatch in the fourth fastest car. Incredible .42 there. Ludwig across the line, only a .62. I think his previous was a .65, so he improves by 300. But I think that might be it for... Well, Ludwig is a lap behind. He might manage a flying lap here. If the other people... No, I don't... If the other people finish on lap 11, I think this is it. I think Hatch might have gone it here. Yoa is, however, on very fresh tires here. I think he's on his flying lap. He hits a .43, 100th off And it will be J Hatch on pole position unless Ludwig can manage to pull off a wonder lap on worn softs, but I don't believe that's coming. Incredible stuff from J Hatch. And it's a second pole position in a row after getting one in Juanillo. And Yoa on the front row, 100th separating the two of them. .60 Laurent will start third. Ludwig looking to start fourth most likely. Dihi will start fifth. And Ludwig here across the line, it is not an improvement indeed. Yoa, front row for you, 100th. 100th is all it would have taken. Well, 200th is all you would have needed for pole. What a lap. What are your thoughts on the qualifying?
Dude, I wasn't expecting much, was I? I wasn't expecting much because I hadn't practiced at all. So I came in fresh, out like I'm in a sauna or something like that. Came in and I wasn't expecting much, but when I saw like the lap times something, I was like in Q2 at least, I was like, you know what? I struggled to get into Q. I struggled to get into Q2 in the first place. So let's see what's gonna happen. And then I see one lap being set, I see another lap being set, and then I see freaking Cato set a 4.42, and I'm like, because I knew on my 0.68 lap, I knew there was pace still there. So I was like, nah, I can beat that. I can beat that. So, I mean, I did make a slight error at the, what's it called? One of the sector two, like, chingy majingies. I think hairpins things. But anyway, that's not the point. The point was, holy, what a lap and what a P2. I'm happy about that. And I'm ecstatic. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm happy, but I do need to get going. So, yeah.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, and thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
We've got M. Ludwig as well here. We got the drivers' champion starting from fourth from the second row. Any thoughts you'd like to share with us about the qualifying performance today?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a pretty fun quali. It's a nice track to race on. I put in 2 pretty good soft laps in Q3 or Q2, but I just don't think we have the car performance this weekend. In both the hairpins, I'm just sliding around on exit. But I mean, 2/10 off pole, that's not bad. We'll try and make up positions tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if Aussie attends for you guys, it is looking likely that you can still challenge BAR for the constructors, because I think they won't have a second driver. So best of luck with the attendance tomorrow, and of course, getting the gap, caught back up, because it will still be difficult probably, especially with BAR having a faster car. Thank you very much, Ludwig. And we've got our pole setter, J Hatch, for the second week in a row. What a lap! What can you tell us about your qualifying today?
Yeah, everything went really smoothly. First Q1 with the lap I could do at first with the mediums when rains comes. If rain lasted until the end, I would have got into Q2 with that medium lap. So yeah, a smart move at first, but the track dried and I managed to go by in P2, I think. So yeah, definitely wasn't expecting pole for into Q2. I saw Ludwig will get it pretty easily. But yeah, really happy with that pole. It came from nowhere. Yua made me sweat at the end, but really happy with that result.
Yep. Thank you very much, and congratulations on the pole. Best of luck tomorrow for you to convert it to another race win, potentially.
Thank you.
Alright, and that will conclude qualifying for the final round tomorrow. We'll see you again at Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. 34 laps of action. Who will win the Brazilian Grand Prix? Who will win the Constructors? Will it be British Aerial? Will it be Waveline? We'll have to find out tomorrow. See you then.